Hi Pisces, this is Jess with your January 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, I definitely see that some of you are either have recently separated from a job or will soon within the next 3 days, I feel will be separating from a job. And I feel like this job, although some of you are sad, some of you are heartbroken that either you're being let go or you're being laid off, or I feel like it's being done to you because it's not something that you initiated. It really is with a heavy heart that you have to separate from this job, but the job really did not serve you, okay? Or if you have your own business, I feel like some of you running your own business or working a job, you're deciding that, you know what, I don't feel fulfilled in this work that I'm doing. It's I feel like a slave. It's taking all of my energy out of me, and I'm still not coming up with what I feel I need. There's still me feeling like I deserve more, or I should have better, or more. Now, I do see that in the past, for some of you, as it relates to work, it was a lot of work going on. You guys were very, very busy in the past 8 days or the past 8 weeks. If you have your own business, there was an influx of work and clients or revenue or volume of work that has come to you in the past 8 days. And I feel like although a lot of work that was coming to you, there could have been some conflict as far as you being able to meet the demands that was coming in. And as a result, I feel like there may have been you not being able to service certain clients, or there could have been a problematic situation at work, okay, with two other people at the job. So again, you not being able to kind of either salvage a job that you had, even though you felt like you put so much energy, time, and effort into your job, but no amount of communication or trying to fight for what you felt you deserved was going to amount to anything. Okay, you still wasn't able to kind of come to terms with the situation as far as this work situation is concerned. Or some of you, again, if you have your own business, you found it a bit challenging to facilitate all of the needs and influx, although you did your best to tackle it. And so I do see that there is a plan that either you've been putting together or someone, like the realization that those of you that were let go from a job, you may have felt betrayed because you knew that someone was planning against you. People may have been telling you that, everything is fine, and making you believe that, if you knew that there were going to be layoffs, that sort of thing, someone was telling you one thing, but the reality is that they were making plans in a different light. Okay. And I feel like that obviously was revealed. So you guys found out that, oh, well, I thought I was safe and now I'm not. Or I thought that my work ethic and me putting the pedal to the metal and doing everything I was supposed to do to gain either more money or recognition was going to do the job, but then you find out that it wasn't. Others of you are deciding to move into a new direction as it relates to your business, and you've been trying to make plans, but I feel like you're not necessarily 100% sure about what you want to do or what direction you want to go. So some of you are making plans to move. Some of you are making plans to move on from a job or be let go from a job. And you're trying to make plans, better plans this time around that will yield you more money, or you will feel like this is a situation that I feel happy with, that benefits me and suits me. But I feel like there's a lack of realizing where the plans are going to end, or you being 100% sure, like you're still making plans, but you're not sure if the plans that you're making are the right plans. So it's a lot of assessment in the month of January for Pisces right now, and there's a lot of evaluating the pros and the cons, the benefits versus the setbacks, and again making these plans. And I feel like your intuition is a little off because again you're dealing with a past hurt, disappointment with this work situation, with your own business, some type of setback, loss, or feeling very unhappy with the work that you're doing. Okay. You may work with two other people, and there may be a situation where there's differences with these two people. You may feel like you're bound now. And now that you're involved in this business arrangement with other people, although plans are being made, you're not really sure about these plans. And I feel like things that has been revealed about this partnership doesn't make you very happy, or some things that came out might make you feel like someone, like if you have if it was you and two other partners that you're in business with, you may find that they were probably planning to kind of phase you out or use your skill set for something, and you thought it was more genuine than what it is. Okay. Now, you guys, Pisces, I'm seeing that you guys are definitely doing your best to have a level of balance and patience. I'm happy to say that. I also wanted to make a mention that with this disappointment, with finding some things out, things coming to the forefront, and understanding that someone was trying to manipulate you or use you or hid something from you, there is a call for you guys to, again, I'm glad I see that you guys have the Temperance card, a card that reflects being patient, being balanced, nurturing yourself, understanding that your spiritual and growth and maintaining a sense of alchemy. So although you have a sense of disappointment, I feel like it's definitely going to subside, because you guys are showing up with a card that is very much spiritual in nature and quite protective. So you're protected. So knowing that, know that if you separated from a job and you felt betrayed, or you live in an environment or a place of, you live someplace where you feel like, okay, my name has been ruined, or there's just been some type of scandal, know that you have to do it patience and temperance and balancing your energies and really putting the time and energy into yourself. You're going to get where you need to be. So there's no need for you to either fall prey to your shadow side. No drinking and overindulging, negative self-talk, negative thinking. Don't dwell heavily in this disappointment. Accept it for what it is, and nurture yourself. And that's what I see you're doing. You're nurturing yourself, and I feel like eventually you're going to be moving forward, and you're going to come out the victor in the situation. So just keep that in mind. It all will work out for you. It just will take some time. It is asking for you to be patient, excuse me. And there is things that you kind of want to move on or move on from is going to take time. Okay. You're going to have to sacrifice something. So for those of you in this partnership, if you're thinking about leaving or the betrayal and you want to leave, and tempering yourself and getting balanced, okay, you will get the tools that you need. You'll get the confidence, you'll get the understanding, and you'll be able to move forward as time moves on. I feel like within like the next 6 weeks, you guys will be on the other side of the situation, feeling a whole lot more confident, and you would have definitely left all of this negative stuff behind you. Now, external to you, people in your work sphere, I feel like some people, it's almost like people are just doing whatever they need to do to keep afloat, like to save themselves, if you will. People are going to say, do whatever. So your partners, going back again to this partnership in business, your partners, if you guys are having disagreements, quarrels, some things came out, and a person kind of got caught red-handed doing something underhanded or misleading you in some way, they're doing everything that they can to save face, and they're doing everything that they can to, I feel like, try to mitigate the situation, and again, try to make you believe that everything that, not victimizing themselves, but again, standing their ground as if they feel as strongly about the circumstance as you do. Okay. And I feel like, you're definitely the person that is, again, because you're being patient and you are being balanced in your emotions, although again, mentally there is a little bit disruptions there, and it's hard for you to detach from those thoughts of disappointment. You're still coming up, and they see you as someone that is on the up and up. They're seeing you as a sincere person. And I do feel like there will be a sense of confrontation or bickering, again, disagreements coming about in the workplace. You may have one person that is very kind of pushy and overbearing, and you may have conflicts at the workplace, but you're still going to be very balanced, and people are still going to see you and respect your way of handling all of the situations. So Pisces, again, the message here is that you're coming up beautiful in your spread, albeit deceit and deceptiveness and wrongdoings has happened and you're aware of them. But again, stay away from anything negative, your thoughts, anything that can put you back into a place of lack, okay? Because you're dealing with people, again, that they feel justified in the things that they're doing. And all that they're going to do is create more problematic situations. So you stay balanced and you will be the one walking away and coming out on the other side. I feel like if you have a problematic situation at the workplace with a particular person that feels that they're justified in the way that they're handling things, they're pretty much acting like a bully, or they're pretty much acting like a person that it's their way or no way. So if they're right, and they're not open to understanding what part they played in the situation. There's going to be some conflicts with that. I do see that. I do see that there's going to be minor conflicts at the workplace. So where one person was having some issues, they may their energy may spill over to other people at the workplace, and then you see that there's more conflict going on at the workplace, people being at odds with one another. But there's minor things that people just really, everyone is pretty stubborn, so everyone is quick to say something or quick to do something, but no one is, being the person that you are, which is being very balanced. Now, out of that, I feel if anyone has done you wrong, they're going to come in, and I feel like this is more of an apology. They're going to make an offer to you. They're going to acknowledge what they've done. Okay. If it is this partnership situation after some disagreements, I feel like they're going to come in and want to offer you either more money, offer you a better opportunity, offer you more security in this situation so that they can make amends with you. Now, I feel like offering that they will give you by mid-January, you guys will come to a healthier state. So there will be some alchemy in how you guys relate after this fallout, okay, by mid-January. And I feel like there is a particular person, could be your supervisor, could be if you have a partnership with other people, earth sign that could be quite significant. They may be the person that has majority control or interest in the company, or this can be someone that has again giving you an offer. So some of you could be looking to move on from this job, that sort of thing. And if you've left a job, you may find that it's very competitive to find work, but you will be out other people, and you will be able to get an offer from a earth sign or someone, again, that is the head of the department, head of the company, if you will, someone who really does admire what you bring to the table, and the fact that you're very balanced and that you have a sense of confidence and you've weathered your storm. And I feel like there will be a significant good coming together in relationship there. I do see that, however, there's going to be some type of disappointment that follows through with that person and having to eventually walk away. So if some of you are being let go and you are now dealing with a lot of upheaval at the workplace, and someone could have said, okay, we want to offer you another job, or you are looking for work and you will be finding another job, but there may be, again, things getting better at the workplace, and you may have, again, someone at the workplace that eventually made you feel, or before they made you feel as though your position was secure and everything was safe. You and that person may have a talk, and the person may express to you what's going on, and you may get to an understanding. So you're going to start to understand, or you guys will get on the same page. But there's still going to be this disappointment. I mean, the reality is that you still have to leave. You still have to leave the job. You still have to move on. For those of you who are looking to leave where you live, okay, I feel like there's going to be some conflicts now. In the home life, there's going to be conflicts. You may be making some type of an offer, or you may get an offer. So some of you may be, because you have a problematic situation with someone in your home life, and you may find that the conflicts is just too much, and you may get an offer for you to move someplace else. You may be putting in a bid to move someplace else, or someone may give you an offer to come and move with them. Now, when you do that mid-January, if you take that offer that's given to you by either a particular person or family member, friend, something like that, or again, you get a job that again will have you to have to possibly leave where you live. So some of you will be leaving your residence and moving on, but it will not be without a heavy heart. You will miss your friends and family. You will miss, I feel, 3 people in particular. So at the workplace, there may be 3 friends, 3 people that are very significant. You guys are very close. But it was at the same time, it wasn't the best kind of grouping, but you still are going to miss some people. Some of you may some of you may get your job saved at the last minute by the manager, the supervisor, the head person, but then you're going to have a heavy heart in seeing 3 people being let go and you moving on, possibly again getting an offer to go into a different department, go to a different area of the company. But again, it will be with a heavy heart. Now, I do see there's going to be a lot of offers, new beginnings that are coming afoot for you guys. Where you're moving to, I feel like there's going to be a lot of love. It's going to be a lot of appreciation. So although it may be hard for you to leave one place, okay, because again, that situation could have left you emotionally conflicted, hurt, deceived, that sort of thing. But moving on, you're going to get to someplace better. You're going to be very happy as you decide to move on. There's already going to be someone willing to give you an offer. It's as if as soon as you make the decision to move on, you're going to start to see very quickly results of things coming, people coming in to help you, people giving you offers, things going your way. Now, I do see that at the end of January, there's going to be some movement. So communications to either start going on job interviews, communications for you to get up and have to either go look for places to live, or, that sort of thing. So there's going to be some good messages that comes in that's going to make you very excited, because you're going to say, okay, this is looking really good. I'm really starting to feel hopeful about this, and I'm excited about what's to come. Although I feel for some of you that may be looking for a place to stay, you may not get exactly what you want. Okay. And you may not feel like, you may not feel as happy with what you find. So those of you looking for work and start interviewing, that sort of thing, you may not be 100% happy with the companies. You may not be 100% happy with the people. But I feel like there can also be delays before you get to that point of happiness as well. I feel like for some of you, although you may hear back from people, you may get interest in moving forward, there may be a delay before you can actually get to a place where you're very happy and you're feeling a sense of fulfillment and things like being able to leave all of this negative stuff behind you. There may be some time before you actually get there, although I feel by the end of January, there will be some messages coming in that will excite you and make you feel happy and excited and driven to want to move forward. Okay. Now I do see that there's also going to be some plans to move. Again, I get a lot of movement going on for you guys by the end of January 2017. More planning. Some of you, again, you may be very excited at first toward the end of January that you're moving on, that you're getting interest, but then you're not as happy with the results that you're getting. And you may decide to, again, start to replan. Like some of you may say, okay, I don't think I want to live there. I thought I wanted to live there, but maybe I don't. Maybe I won't be as happy there as I thought I would be. And then you'll start to plan. Or you may be very excited about, working with a particular company, but then you're saying, no, it's not 100% what I I would want, and I don't feel like I would be very successful there. And you may decide to continue to look, okay? And by this time, by the end of January 2017, you guys are definitely moving away from this negative, these negative thoughts and this situation where you feel so bound by something. I feel like you're going to be making very solid plans for yourself, and you're no longer going to feel like you don't have control. You're going to know that you have control. And I feel like you guys are going to be more realistic. You may embrace the fact that, you know what, I may not get everything that I want, but then everything that I want is not realistic. The reality of life is that you sometimes get most of what you want, and you don't always get 100%. So I feel like you guys, because you'll stop idealizing a particular situation, circumstance, or particular place, then will lie that mental freedom. You guys will literally be moving away from all of this negative these negative disappointments, and you will be ready to move on. You're going to be ready to separate from something that no longer served you, something that was made you feel bound, and you'll be moving further into a place that's better for you. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be moving at a distance to work at a job, one that will be paying you far more money. I feel like you'll be being paid, for a lot of you, 30% more than what you were making, okay? And it will be at a distance, although I feel like it'll be happening more for most of you 6 weeks from now. So we're looking more into as we go into March. Others of you, I feel more like by the month of June. So it just depends on where you are in this reading. So some of you are already in this stage, meaning if you already have made plans to move, like you've already decided I'm moving, by 6 weeks from now, you could find yourself actually moving, okay, or by the top of March. Others of you who are saying that I'm not thinking of moving anywhere, I'm not thinking of any of this stuff, this may not start to happen for you until March, and then you may find yourself ready to move by May, going into June, okay? But wherever you're moving to, it looks really good. Some of you are going to be moving back home to family after you have relocated or moved away from home, and that was a place that wasn't necessarily serving you. And now some of you are going to be moving back home to where things are far more prosperous and more healthy for you, and you will have a lot of support. Now, as it relates to love, I definitely see that there has been a recent breakup, a recent separation from someone that has, I feel, deceived you. Some things came out recently over a breakup. There could have been a third-party situation, and I feel like you felt very bound by this situation. It was some type of, I'm not just getting deceit, I'm getting almost like ruin, almost like, and when I say ruin, meaning it took a toll on you. It was something that went on for quite some time. And it could have been 3 years for some of you that this kind of went on, where you just felt so chained or bound by a particular situation or circumstance, although you knew that there was this situation. And I feel like in the 3-year period, there was constant hurts, or 3 circumstances with a particular person where 3 significant times you've been hurt, you've been disappointed. Now, I do see that in the past, you and this person, there could have been a rekindling for some of you, or if it was a new person, it kind of went off really quickly. So if you started something with someone and got back with someone, it went head in fast, physical, everything kind of went really quickly. Against your better judgment, I feel like the person had already hurt you, but again, it was this tie to them that you found yourself back in that same circumstance, and things were moving so fast. And at the time, things felt really good because there was a lot of positive messages and positive movements happening for you guys swiftly. Now, I'm seeing here that there was some conflict, definitely. There could have been an argument. There was definitely some conflict. Someone confronted this circumstance person that I feel was trying to be a mastermind. A person was trying to do whatever they can do to hide their secrets or hide the deceit, but it still came out. Okay. And I feel like because of that, now you guys aren't able to get back together. There isn't going to be like a reunion of sorts. Okay. Or right now you can't get back together because there's that separation. I do see that there's an evaluation. You guys have been evaluating, I feel, for the past 7 weeks, for some of you 7 months, or the last 7 days, trying to really decide if this situation is even worth it, or why did you do? You may say, why did I, go back there? Why did I put it when I had, I was fine when I was starting over, even though I was starting at the bottom, but I still was starting over, and I was still safe and I was not in this rut. And now you're saying, I put all this time and energy and effort into this person. So it could have been 6 years or 6 months that you put into and invested with someone, or since June of last year. There could have been a lot of waiting or anticipating, evaluating. And I feel like right now things are just in limbo. You know that you have to make a sacrifice. You are seeing things differently now. I feel like you've learned this lesson with this particular person, and now you know that you have to make the sacrifice. And I feel like there's just a bit of evaluating the situation. Now, again, you guys were wanting to reconcile the situation, and you really did want a renewal, okay, with this person. And I feel like you felt so hopeful of what this could be. You felt so like, you know what, this is my soulmate. This person is we have to be together again, because now this time we're going to make better plans. We're going to plan this better. We're going to do things a lot better. But the reality is that you see that you have to move forward, because your success lies in another direction, and moving forward. Okay. And with you now, even though this has happened to you guys, I feel like this is literally like this one energy. And you guys, even though all of this has come about, you've maintained a level of balance. Okay. Maybe at some point there was this mentally feeling hurt, and you guys are still feeling that way, and your heart may want to kind of like your heart may have been very conflicted and agitated, and some of you could have been experiencing anxiety and stress, just a lot of pressure on your emotional side. But even through that, you maintained a level of balance and peace, and I feel like you still was very peaceful through this process. And this person, they feel like they are they're justified. They feel like, I guess, because for some of them, they may feel like even though, some things may have come out, they're still going to, wing it, and they're still going to mask it as though they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything wrong to you, and they're still going to, show you that, hey, I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight for this. I'm not going to just necessarily give up, but I'm not going to concede and admit to what I've been doing either. It's just like this person is going to stand their ground no matter what. And I feel like they see you now as someone that they need to, that they should have loved. They should have treated properly. They should have done things differently, because I feel like they now are seeing you in a different light, because again, you're upright in the circumstance. So they know that they've done you wrong. And I feel like their actions is going to continue to bring a bit of conflict, because again, they're not willing to admit their part in the situation. And I feel like there's going to be some type of disagreements and bickering. Like, this person could have felt like they had the upper hand on you, and they know that, okay, she loves me, or he loves me, and I have the upper hand. But then with this conflict coming out, now this person kind of wants to come in and make amends, and either buy you a gift or invest in you. So maybe perhaps in the past they didn't want 100% commit. Now they're saying that they want to commit to you. Now they're willing to make more of an investment in the situation, because they know that they've been wrong. Now, mid-January, I do see that there's going to be some kind of getting on the same page, you two coming together. And this person can be someone that does really well for themselves financially. Okay. And this person is someone that's very much money focused, very business driven. There's someone that doesn't necessarily connect to their emotions. You're a very emotional person. That person is a very material person. So for them, it's all about dollars and cents. It's all about the strategy. It's about, the next win, the next move, the next. So with them, it's like a chess game. Okay. Where you're just in it where natural people would be with two people that have a love relationship. You're in it wanting to build on an emotional level and on a intimate spirit level. And this person is a little more, worldly and more earthbound. Okay. So there can be a bit of conflict there. And I feel like even though they're coming through now wanting to change their stripes, they no longer are trying to be wrong and strong, as they say, but the person who may be trying to come to you again, promising a lot, wanting to invest, wanting to be faithful, or wanting to be loyal, or claiming their position in a way that is more in line to someone that wants to truly commit. You may find that you have to the deceit and the pain from all of it may be too much for you to deal with. Okay. And you may find yourself mid-January leaving a situation and walking away and walking on to something better. I feel like a lot of your cards are communicating that you will be moving on, and in moving on there will be success in you moving on. For some of you that's going to be moving on from this relationship, you're going to be moving into not saying that you're going to move into a new relationship, but you'll have an opportunity. Someone may come and try to express their feelings for you as well. Okay. But you have to be careful about that. It could be this person too. When you're trying to move on from this person, they could come back again and try to offer you love, try to offer you, again, express how they feel about you as you're trying to move on from the situation. Now, at the end of January, I do see that there's either going to be a message that someone wants to come see you, or you may want to go see someone. And if someone may come to see you or say that they want to come see you, because again, it's messages of a person again, it's messages of someone setting intentions. Okay. So someone may call you and say, I'm going to come see you, or text you and say, I'm going to come see you. Rather than, I feel, a person literally just showing up, like they haven't already made the move. They're communicating that they would like to make the move. And in hearing that, that may not make you feel too happy about it. You may feel like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. And you may also feel like this situation is not exactly you coming to see me, or whatever this person feels like is going to be the remedy. You may feel like, no, this isn't going to make everything better by you coming here, or by you expressing or giving some type of offer for us to do something. That's not going to make everything better, and that's not going to make things just fall back in line. Okay. I feel like there needs to be more than just, words expressed by them, or offers of, let's go on a trip, or let's go here, let's go there, to make things better. Now, I do see that with this realization, you guys are. Now, for some of you, when you're moving on from one person and you're moving on, again, you may get an offer from someone, but you may realize that this person is very immature. The person, all they want to do is have a good time. You may be meeting someone or people. If you're wanting to get back into a social sphere, you may find that the people are very immature. Even if they're your age or older, they may have a very immature or very youthful energy about themselves, and they may travel a lot, or all they communicate to you is wanting to go, and that may spark in you again that memory of the person you've just come out from, and you guys again may not be very interested in moving forward. There's going to be some type of making a plan. So someone, again, going back to that person, they could be explaining to you that they want to come see you. Then they're making plans to come see you because they feel like, that's going to mitigate the situation, and that's going to kind of get things back going, if you will. And I feel like if it's them trying to make plans, you are already going to be at a stage where you're no longer hung up over the situation. You're no longer feeling stuck by the situation because you see the reality of the situation. You see that, this person isn't the perfect person. Others of you are going to be making your own plans separate from a news person that came in. It's almost as if you were socially dating and you met someone and you realize this person is just as immature or they're not in line with what I want. You're going to be making plans to move on, okay, in life. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with necessarily love at this point. When you start to make these particular plans, it would be life plans that you're making, because again, you've come out of that state of feeling stuck. Now you know what you need to do, and I feel like you're going to do it in a very realistic way, not in a way where it's like so idealistic, or you're not looking for perfection. You're looking for something that's solid and real and that will solidify what you want. I do see that with these plans and having that mindset of being more realistic, you're going to be moving on. Some of you, again, are going to be making plans to just move, okay? And you're going to be moving toward a family. Now, others of you, I feel like there can be plans being made to come together, okay? And if this person lives at a distance from you, then you may be hearing that the person is, again, wanting to come see you. But then, again, there may be communication that takes you guys out of this state of feeling trapped and no longer feeling bound, but then realizing that, our relationship is not perfect, the situation isn't perfect, but it is still something worth working toward. And you can find that some of you may find yourself moving out of the negative place with a particular person and moving in a place that's more solid and stable and more long lasting with a particular person, okay? For some of you that will completely move on, I feel like you can meet someone that will give you love and affection and also want to invest in you. Again, they may be someone that has a lot of different energies about them. So they could be practical, they could be very energetic, they could be, and again, some elements about them may leave you concerned or may give you pause. But I feel like a person will, with plans being put in place and plans being implemented in a way that, again, you're very clear about what you want. You no longer are putting everyone, like you're not putting your eggs in everyone else's basket. You're not looking for the perfect anything. I feel like you'll be able to move on and move into something better. Okay. So some of you, there will be I feel coming back together and reestablishing a relationship after there's been a walking away and moving on. Some of you will be moving on from this deception where it could have been three people and moving on to from that disappointment, that regret, and then moving on to something that comes into your life, okay? Or it could be, again, the person trying to reconcile with some of you, okay? And they will do that by, again, trying to come see you, spend time making more solid plans, and eventually, if you guys stay the course, then, and being more realistic about where you are in your relationship, then I do see that there will be a moving away and moving into a place that will be more solidified and more abundant. And I see for money for you guys for this month looks really, really good. I feel like you guys are going to definitely see good money increase within 10 weeks. So I mean, I feel like it's over the course of 10 weeks, okay? There's going to be increases and increases, and you will feel like within the next 10 weeks that things are really turning around for the better for you guys. So 6 weeks for some of you, 6 and 10 weeks financially seeing a huge benefit. Again, I feel 30% more than what you normally will bring in. You will start to see like a big, huge lump sum within the next month to 2 months for some of you. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, for the month of January. Hopefully this wasn't too long for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful for you for January 2017. My biggest message for you guys would definitely be, whatever you do not succumb to your negative side, because you don't need to. You have everything that in your power. You're protected, Pisces. You guys are protected, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you handled the situation the right way. You did. And I feel like now you're going to be leaving on an upswing. And that's why you were protected. Things came out and was revealed to you again to protect you so that you can move forward and you can move on. And for some of you that this is a hiccup in your relationship and there's a problematic situation, but it will kind of reconcile down the line. I feel like you needed to get to this place where this person realizes your quality, realizes your value, in order for them to get serious and get real, and for you guys to work things out. But again, I am seeing that some of you are going to have to walk away from a particular person and really start to just move forward on your own, and eventually move on, period, to a place that's going to be very beneficial to you, and a place that you will be for quite some time. So that's what I have for you guys. If you would like to leave a comment below, please do so. We would love to hear from you. And if this is your first time, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces. I have to